Hi, I'm Tom Lu. Today I'm in Rome, the capital of Italy, the second cradle of the Western civilization, only after Athens. From here, the Roman Empire once ruled Europe, North Africa, and West Asia for almost 1,000 years. Due to its vast expansion and long endurance, the Roman Empire had a profound influence in almost all aspects of human civilization. Rome is packed with ancient architecture, spectacular monuments, and a wealth of history and culture. Historic sites like the Colosseum and the Pantheon are among the world's most popular travel destinations. In the next few days, we are going to explore Rome, admire the glory of ancient Western civilization, and enjoy Rome's most delicious food. According to the legend, Rome was founded around 753 BCE by the twin brothers Romulus and Remus, sons of a human mother and the god of war Mars, and nursed by a she-wolf. 2,000 years ago, Rome reached its peak. Romans mastered the most advanced science and technology the world had ever seen. Rome was synonymous with civilized world. And there were just two types of people in the Mediterranean region: the Romans, considered as civilized people, versus the barbarians, who were not quite human. Today's Rome, other than being the capital of Italy, often means the capital of the Western civilization. Rome's greatness is reflected in the spectacular architectural feats throughout the city. Among all the extraordinary historic monuments, the Pantheon and the Colosseum dominate the realm. The Pantheon, an ancient Roman temple standing for more than 2,000 years, is one of the best preserved buildings among all antiquity in Europe. The Pantheon's architectural and engineering marvels, such as its dome and innovative construction techniques, have drawn admiration throughout history. The building features a portico with large granite Colosseum columns and a pediment, a rotunda under a coffered concrete dome with a central opening to the sky, known as the oculus, also the source of natural light. The Pantheon's dome, still the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome, represents Celestial Vault, home of gods. There was no dome of such size being built before or after the Pantheon. It was built through a complex process in several stages, including building a framework of wood, thin layer of vaulting composed of bricks and a mortar, installing 140 casings, filling the concrete. The cells had been offset to increase the effect of perspectives for visitors and at the height of the temple, making it look even more impressive. Inside the Pantheon is a perfect circle as wide and as tall, 142 feet. The oculus represents the connection between the temple and the heaven, symbolizing the God's presence. Walking inside the Pantheon, standing under the dome, you will stand in the same divine light that had bathed the emperors and the gladiators. Throughout the history, the Pantheon as an ancient Roman temple has served various purposes. The name Pantheon is from the ancient Greek Pantheon, meaning of all gods. It was intended to encompass all religions and faiths in one temple. The history of the Pantheon dates back to 27 BC, when the construction began under the Roman general Marcus Agrippa to celebrate his military victory in the Battle of Actium against the forces of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. During the medieval ages, the Pantheon has been used as a Catholic church, dedicated to the Christian martyrs killed by Romans in early times. Since the Renaissance, the Pantheon has been the burial site for several important Renaissance artists: the painter Raphael and Annibale Carracci, the composer Arcangelo Corelli, and the architect Baldassare Peruzzi. The square in front of the Pantheon is called the Piazza della Rotonda. In the center of the piazza is a fountain, the Fontana del Pantheon, surmounted by an Egyptian obelisk. Who designed and built the fountain are unknown. It is believed to have been constructed during the reign of Pope Gregory XIII in the late 16th century. The obelisk itself dates back to ancient Egypt and was originally brought to Rome by Emperor Hadrian in 128 AD. It is known as the obelisk of Ramses II or the obelisk of the Montecitorio. The obelisk predates the construction of the Pantheon and was originally located at the Temple of Ra in Heliopolis. It was later moved to Circus Maximus, before being relocated to its current position in front of the Pantheon. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, is an ancient Roman amphitheater located in the center of Rome. It is considered as one of the greatest architectural and engineering achievements of the Roman Empire. The Colosseum was designed and constructed by architects Vespasian and Titus Flavius, who were also Roman emperors of the Flavian dynasty in the 1st century. The Colosseum is famous for its usage. It was primarily used for spectacles for public entertainment in the ancient Roman Empire: gladiator fights, animal fights, executions of prisoners. The sheer size of the Colosseum is impressive. The elliptical amphitheater spans 2,000 feet around and soars 160 feet high, consists of 4 stories, and could hold an estimated audience of 50,000 to 80,000 spectators. To this day, the Colosseum stands as a powerful landmark on the skyline of Rome. We can see the underground part of the Colosseum composed of a complex system of tunnels and chambers, which house the gladiators, wild animals, staff, and the mechanisms for staging elaborate spectacles. Tigers, lions, elephants, and even sea animals were captured in North Africa and transported here. In one of the shows, a wild animal, such as a tiger or lion, could be elevated from the underground to attack a gladiator or devour a condemned prisoner who was tied to a pole on the floor of the arena among the cheering of tens of thousands of spectators. Gladiators fighting animals or fighting each other to death. It is believed that for over 4 centuries of its usage, the Colosseum witnessed millions of human and animal deaths. It's the killing of lives in the theatrical performance. The Roman Empire needed such a violent performance to create a national ethos as a military superpower. The haunting imagination of the killings of humans and animals and the cheering of 50,000 spectators seems still echoing between the walls of the underground chambers by gazing down such a grim sight. Over the centuries, the Colosseum has suffered damages from earthquakes, fires, and looting, but it remains an iconic symbol of ancient Rome and a popular tourist attraction. The Pantheon, the temple of worship of holy gods. The Colosseum, the arena where brutal killings were shown as a spectacle of public entertainment. They both symbolize the greatness of the Roman Empire and a big part of ancient Roman social life. Their architectural style has inspired and influenced countless important buildings and the monuments in the Western world. They are the emblem of the eternal Rome, the timeless grandeur. Step into the timeless realm, we embarked on a journey that transcended ebb and flow of history itself. It was an awe-inspiring experience, where the weight of the past mingled with the vivid present. It was almost surreal to fathom that we were standing amidst a civilization that flourished 2.5 millennia ago. The sheer magnitude of this ancient civilization, its achievements, and its enduring legacy left us in wonder. It was a humbling reminder of the immense span of human history, a humbling reminder that our lives are fleeting moments in the tapestry of time.